Yo, yo, yo. Hey guys. I look bald, if that makes sense. Oh, my poor face. Oh, me. Oh, my. Oh, my. Guys, I swear I look better in real life. This is not the real me. This is totally me. This is just how I look. 30 years older than I am. I gotta do something. Maybe I gotta stop eating so much sodium. Okay, so today, let's get into it. I didn't do shit. I know I keep saying I'm gonna like go out and do interesting things, so I have like more to report. But like in this weather, no. No one's going outside. No. Although I did go out. Okay, so I was just chilling, watching TV, like normal. And then my stepdad is like, I'm gonna go meet your mom. And I'm like, she's coming back? Because I haven't done anything. Oh my gosh. What else? Yeah, so he left. He'll be back later though. And then my brother, he was like, yo, did Travis leave like for good? And I'm like, I mean, I guess. Like for today. He might be back now, I don't know. But I've just been chilling and I've been binging the shit out of Forensic Files. Like they got all of it, almost all of it, on Prime. So I'm just going through, I'm binging it, just letting it play one after the other. Like I'm so into it, and I'm playing this little mobile game on my phone at the same time. What's it called? It's on like the Apple Arcade thing. I don't know. You sort like the color gradients. Oh, what's it called? It's called I Love Hue Too. Like hue, like color hue. I don't know. It's fun to just while something's going on. Like it's fun. But I've been doing that shit for hours. Like I swear I gotta get a life. Oh my god. Yeah, but then I went outside with my brother and we just went down, we smoked a cigarette, basic stuff, and then he's like, my friend's coming, and I'm like, what? This is how I look, by the way. This is my look for today. I know. I don't know how to do buns. I don't know how to do hair, but like I put it up like this to get it out of my face so I could lay down without being uncomfortable and like without like lay on my side without like all my hair in my face and blah blah blah. So this is just for me at home and for you guys, I guess, too. Sorry, not sorry. Oops. But yeah, so my brother was telling me, he was like, yeah, no, I've been mad at you lately because you snitched on me. And I'm like, me? God, I can't with this hair. What did I snitch on him for? And he said that it was, okay, remember the other day when, I was gonna call the cops because my brother, not call my cops, call the cops because my brother, was just out late at night and he told my mom his phone was dying, even though it wasn't. He just turned his location off. Oh, all I did was update my mom and when my brother came home. Because like, I don't know, I woke up at like noon that day and he came home like hours before that, but I had a text from him, from when he said, I'm almost home, make sure the door is unlocked, so he doesn't have to knock and blah blah blah, whatever. But I'm like, oops, I wasn't up for that, so I went in his room, I checked, he was there, whatever. So I texted my mom, he's home, blah blah blah. I didn't know that he wasn't allowed to go out. I didn't know that he was low-key grounded. Like, I didn't know that. So I guess me snitching on him, like, he was, like, supposed to be home, when he, like, texted my mom at, like, 3 in the morning saying, his phone was dying, but he's going home. I didn't know that, okay? Like, I didn't know that because I wouldn't have snitched. I wouldn't have done shit, but my stepdad was here and he was like, yo, where's your brother at? And I'm like, hell if I know? Like, I don't keep track of that kid, except for I do, like crazy. But like I was sick during that time, so I had no clue where he was. I didn't care. Like I knew he was like at some friend's house, but like whatever. I didn't know he was grounded. Okay. And so it was my stepdad that snitched. Not me. And I told him that. I'm like, yo, like I didn't know you weren't allowed to go out. Like, I thought that since you're 18, you could just leave when you want, like, because that's what I did. But I guess since he's still in high school, my mom's like, you can't leave unless you tell me when you're leaving or where you're going or, like, whatever. Like, you know, she doesn't even care about the what you're doing thing because she knows. Like, he's over there getting drunk and high. Whatever. He's a teenager. He does that shit. I used to do that shit, too. You guys have been there. You've seen that. But yeah, no, like that was my bad. So I told him like, no, that's my bad. Like, I mean, that's not my bad. So don't be mad at me. And he's like, okay, sorry. Cool, thanks. Apology accepted. Awesome, love that. But then we were out there smoking, and then his friend came by, scared the shit out of me because his friend is like, I don't know, he just has those eyes. Well, not like psychopath eyes, but just like they're there, you know, they're noticeable. And he like peeked around and I made eye contact and I'm like, Jesus fuck. But he was there. And then he spoke with us and I went inside and then they came inside. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They gave me like a little, like this much wine in like a cup, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'll drink it, you know, even though I haven't really done anything since I started these meds. Nasty. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, genuinely, like, one thing I'll never have to worry about is alcoholism. Because I can't get past the smell. I even tried mixing that shit with Gatorade, and I was chasing it with Gatorade, too, and it was just horrible. I don't know why I even drank that. And I just felt sick after. I never get drunk. I just get sick. So, and I am a lightweight. So that's why I'm like, just a cup will do. But, yeah, no. Y'all do that. Not for me. Stay so safe. But, yeah. And then, so because I drank that and I was chugging Gatorade, you know, to like get the taste out of my mouth, I had to pee so bad. Like I went pee and then I had to pee again. And then while I was peeing the first time, Sai's friend is like trying to open the door, like not weird, but he also had to pee. And I'm like, hang on. So I left and I had to pee again. So I went back in there, but his friend didn't go. And so he tried the doorknob again and I'm like, I'm in here. So I just pretended I was like cleaning the bathroom, which I did. I ended up cleaning the bathroom. And then he went in to pee. And then I had to shit. So I went in there. And I shit that bitch up. Like bad. And he tried the door handle again. And I said, I'm shitting. Like, I'm shitting. And then he tried it again. And I said, still in here. Like, don't come into my house and comment on how long I've been in the bathroom for. This is my house. I can do whatever I want. But, like, thank God they were doing substances. So it's like, friend, like, doesn't give a fuck. But his friend also called me a bitch on the phone. And I was ready to fight him. But he's like, yo, I was so drunk. Like, blah, blah, blah. I had no clue. Ask me if I give a shit. You shouldn't be throwing that word around like that. You as a man should not be doing that. Anyways, yeah, so I was in there shitting, and then eventually I left, and I got food, came back, I ate it, you know, whatever, and then I go to pee again a couple hours later, and I turn the sink on, and it sprays out like this, like the even streams out like a spider. I record it. I'm like, yo, mom, what's going on? But, like, apparently, like, the thing that I fixed in the faucet broke. I don't know how it broke. I guess it was like water pressure or something. But like that wasn't my fault. All I did was unscrew the other one and screw the other one back on, and then that didn't work because it was leaking out the edges, so I just had to take the rubber piece and switch it. Nothing I did would have caused that. So it's not like me fixing it, which I fixed it, broke it again. That wasn't me. Someone was rubbing their ass on it or something. Like, I don't know what was going on. But it sprayed out like that, but not like to the wall. Like, it was just like, it went down into the sink, you know, because like the sink is wide or whatever. So it was just like that. And I'm like, did someone put a hex on me? Like, am I cursed? Like, genuinely, what the hell happened? But no, I like texted my mom and my stepdad. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Well, yeah, like, of course I was nice and respectful. I didn't use potty language towards my mother. Well, not towards, but around. We don't do that here. But I'm like, yo, what's going on? And my stepdad's like, oh, I can fix it when I get back. I'm like, no, I'm the construction worker. I will fix it. I didn't fix it. I got boot glue because that's like the strongest glue I could find. I know like we have super glue somewhere, but I've been using boot glue to fix everything. Like if we have like a little trinket fall off the shelf, boot glue. Like every single time, boot glue. Never used on shoes though. Yeah, so I got that and I was like trying to like fix it, and then eventually Sai's friend left, and I was standing like over like the washing machine that's broken and we gotta throw out, but like it's still in the way, like it's just in the way. I'm standing over it, like using a toothpick to dot like little tiny pieces of glue in there, little tiny drops of glue in there, and it didn't work. I don't know how, like I got the hammer and everything because the middle of the faucet thing popped out entirely like in my hand, and I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to, like, what do I do? So I got the hammer. I tried to hammer it back in, but then I accidentally glued it in crooked. So now the rubber thing doesn't fit on there and it doesn't screw in anymore. So tomorrow I gotta go to Dollar Tree or something and get a new one. I gotta take the old one and then measure it. Like, oh, but this is how I look. This is how I look, and it's like I don't want to shower and get all ready just to go to Dollar Tree. But also, like, you think they'll judge me if I walk in like this? Oh, oh no. Probably not, but like walking there, like these people, they know me. They know me. This is my neighborhood. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take the bus too. And I'm trying to like lay low on the bus because I don't pay for the bus. Arrest me, I don't care. I voted for Mamdani. He said free buses. I'm just doing what he said, okay? Which I know he hasn't done anything about that yet, but like he said free buses, so I'm not paying for the buses. I also don't pay for the trains. But no. Ew. Barf, gross. Why? My hard-earned money is not going towards the MTA. Okay, well, it sometimes does, but not every time. Because we're all fighting for our lives here. And I gotta take care of me, you know? But, yeah. So I broke the sink. Well, I didn't break it in the first place, but I made it unfixable. So I'm waiting for my stepdad to come home. Also, my door handle fell off. I don't know if I mentioned that in another video. No, I totally did. Yet to fix that. So I can't leave my house because then my brother's gonna be in my room, you know, going through my snacks and touching my TV and digging through all my bags and stuff to find old vapes. And I don't want that. So I can't leave the house until I can lock my door. And I can't fix the doorknob because I don't know what's going on. And my stepdad said, I will when I get back. Well, where are you? He might be here. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Early. Not early at all. By early, I mean like 11. I gotta wake up at like 11 tomorrow because I have an appointment at 11:30. But it's virtual, so, you know, my little computer. And I just sit in bed. I'm not even gonna do my hair for it. It's therapy. Girl, you know what's going on. You know the deal. Okay? But I did tell her last time I had therapy, which was like a spontaneous random day, I think a Thursday or Friday or something. I did tell her that next week on Monday, I would like to talk about my brother because we've been beefing lately and I have some shit to say. She's like, okay, I'll make a note of that, so I'll bring it up tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It's tomorrow for me. But on Monday, I'm like, okay, thank you. But now it's like we kind of resolved our issues. It's like, I don't really have much to say now. Oops. Oh, and I did get accepted into that college. I don't know if I mentioned that in another video. I can't remember. But I did get accepted into that college. And I'm really excited. I just don't know how to set up classes. And I don't know what's going on with my FAFSA. But that's it. That's all I got. But I have a major that I picked and everything, you know, so I should be fine. And I do have direct contact to some people who would help me with that. So that's cool. But I should be connected to someone to help me pick my classes soon, because I think the start date is like early April. So I'll figure that out. But yeah. Anyways, time to watch more Forensic Files and then put on a Smosh video and then go to sleep. Every night I do that. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my Gia talk. Love y'all. Y'all are real ones. And yeah. Good night. Peace out, toodles.